Balance isn't just about staying steady on one foot. It's the foundation of every movement you make. Whether you're navigating stairs, playing sports, going on hikes, or simply getting out of bed in the morning, maintaining steady balance helps you stay safe and active. Sometimes we forget that our ability to simply stand upright on our 2 feet requires ongoing coordination between our eyes, inner ear, brain, nerves, joints, ligaments, and blood pressure. Balance becomes even more complicated when we're in motion. Ancient yogis understood the importance of balance training and called balance poses peculiar accomplishments. These peculiar balance poses train our sense of equilibrium, strengthen the body, build integration between different body parts, and refine the way we support and move our body weight. In addition, balance poses help us develop stability, internal awareness, spatial orientation, and focused attention, which becomes even more important as we get older. Our ability to balance can and should be trained. The question is, how do we do it, since it's such a complex process involving so many bodily systems? Well, there are 5 main strategies we can use to train our balance. Number 1, using yogic techniques to support the main physiological systems involved in balance. The 4 main systems involved in the act of balancing are the vestibular system, visual feedback, proprioception, and pressure sensors in the soles of your feet. We can train each of those systems by challenging our balance while focusing our attention on one of the elements. For example, choosing a focal point for your eyes, sensing the position of your body in space, becoming aware of the sensory feedback from the feet and ankles, and so on. We can also limit our body's reliance on visual feedback by occasionally closing our eyes in simple balance poses to emphasize other systems involved in balance. Strategy number 2, using yoga poses to strengthen the body and promote structural integration. To be able to balance effectively and effortlessly, we cannot be too stiff or too loose in our muscles and ligaments. We use yoga poses to develop the necessary strength and flexibility in different body parts, starting from the foundation, our feet and ankles, and moving on to calves, knees, and hips. And since stability comes from the center, we focus on strengthening our core as well and developing the suppleness of the spine. We also strengthen the upper body to be able to support our body weight on our hands, if necessary. Strategy number 3, developing muscle synergies. Balancing involves close coordination between multiple body parts. Muscle synergy is a coordinated effort by several muscles that work together in a particular order to produce a desired action in response to a single signal from the brain. For example, walking has its own muscle synergy, and so does riding a bike, washing dishes, or driving a car. We have muscle synergies for all our daily activities, and the more we practice them, the more ingrained and effortless they become. In yoga, when we work on balance training, we work on practicing all kinds of different muscle synergies. We try to balance with legs straight or knees bent, on the toes or on one foot, with eyes closed or with eyes open, with the support of the wall or chair, and without. This kind of variety helps prepare our bodies for different kind of potential balance challenges. Strategy number 4, learning to balance on a smaller base of support. Static balance is the ability to maintain an upright posture and to keep the line of gravity within the limits of the base of support. For example, in quiet standing on both feet, balancing on one foot, or holding any yoga pose. During static balance training, we gradually develop our ability to maintain equilibrium on a progressively smaller base. To do that, we move from a wide base of support toward a smaller and smaller base of support. Strategy number 5, practicing dynamic balance. Dynamic balance is the ability to maintain stability during weight shifting and transference. Our balance is most challenged when we're in motion, especially when walking on uneven or unstable surfaces, up or down the stairs, or encountering unexpected obstacles underfoot. We can train our dynamic balance in our yoga practice by moving in and out of a balanced pose, moving within a balanced pose, moving between 2 or more balancing poses, and using movements that defy expectations. In addition, our ability to maintain a balanced posture depends on many factors, including what is going on in our heads. Feeling anxious, distracted, rushed, or judged, or lacking in some way interferes with our ability to balance and can lead to further frustration. This is why when we prepare for balanced postures, we need to prepare our body and our nervous system as well. The 2 techniques that seem to work best are slowing our breath, especially focusing on exhalation, and choosing a focus point for our attention.